Hello, this is Mark Preco, President of Adams Software. I'd like to demonstrate a few updates we put together to try to make your office run more efficient this tax season. Just a few of them that we thought would be great for you to have, and also we had to make a couple fixes. So 1 through 3 will explain the fixes that we had, the little patches we had to put through, and I'm going to go through 4 through 8. So let me demonstrate that. So the fourth one here, we say added federal acknowledgement codes or columns to the Waiting on Bank Acts office event. So if I come down here to Awaiting Bank Acts, we had some people asking for this. So we have there's a total of 4 Awaiting Bank Act screens, and then we just added the federal acknowledgement code. So it's kind of nice to see the A acknowledgement in there. If you're using the Drake or Crosslink or TaxWise, that'll flow through. Number 5, default a particular user from any office event page. And to demonstrate that, let me go to Tax Prep, Office Event Tax Prep. And if you see up here, there's a user field on every single office event. So right now it's defaulting to all. If I switch it to just all I want to do is see mine. And if I click off to another office event and I go back, it'll remain what I selected. So I'm going to create the default from right here. So if I always want to see all, I just select all and it'll remain that way. So each user now can customize their own the way they like it to display. So it's nice between the preparers and receptionists because sometimes some people want to see them everything, and some just want to focus in on theirs. Number 6, client portal password reset link has been changed to a new name of send scramble password. Let me go into a file to show you what I mean by that. We didn't change anything other than just the name to make it easier for your receptionist to understand exactly what's happening. So before we had a reset link over here. If you selected it, it would automatically send an email and a text with the scrambled password. Now all we did is spelled out exactly what it's doing. So send scrambled password to make it easier. So as opposed to having the reset. Number 7, you can now search for the first available appointment for a requested preparer or the office as a whole. So this will be very valuable tool for those offices. Obviously, they're using our appointment calendar and have a very busy schedule. So now it'll actually go to the first available appointment slot instead of you having to go day by day to find the open slot. So to demonstrate, I'm going to search schedule appointment for Pat Mena. Pulls up. I look over here that he always requests marked, so I have the R right there. So if I come over here under schedule, before you always clicked on the site and that would take you right into the calendar for the current day. Now if you click on the link one-click appointment, that'll take you to the first available appointment for Mark because they're requesting Mark. So in this example, we come to March 28th at 9 a.m. That's the first available. Today happens to be January 21st. And so it skipped over several days to arrive at this date and time. And then from here, I just hit save. And now he's scheduled. So I don't have to look throughout all those days to find what's available. Now, if I want to just do it for the office as a whole, let's look up Chad Sager here. He doesn't have an actual, he used Rick last year, but it's not actually requesting Rick. So if I click on the one-click appointment, it should go to the first available preparer for the closest time. Now, there is a 60-minute gap. So right now the time is 5:07, so it's not going to say he can get in here at 5:30 if there's an open slot. The earliest it would be after 6 o'clock if there's time available and there's a slot available. So I click on it. So where it goes to, he actually has a 30-minute appointment. So his, because it's 5:07 or 5:08 right now, 6:30 would be the earliest we can get Chad in here. So it just happens to be with Rick again. Even though I didn't request Rick, this Rick would be the only available one. And I just hit save. And now they're scheduled. There he is right there. So that should be very helpful for you guys. Lastly, number 8, the Crosslink import is now up and running. So we started pushing these changes through today. So a lot of you Crosslink users, you should all have them working properly. So you just would click on, if I go to my home page, Right now ours says Drake Web Service, electronic filing data import. Yours would say Cross-Link Web Service, electronic filing data import. You select here, then you check this box right there, and it should be pulling in your EF data and your contact information. If it's not, go to your admin page. This is only for Crosslink users. Go to your sites and make sure you have the right EFIN and the right transaction password from Crosslink. And if you do, and if it still doesn't work, then give us a call and then we'll figure out why. So those are all the changes. Hopefully we don't like putting any changes through, but we knew we had to put a couple patches through. So I said, well, we might as well throw a couple changes through at the same time to make your life easier in the tax office. So that's all I have, and have a great tax season, and we'll probably talk to you after the season. Thank you.